Hey guys, my name is Big810, and today I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Combiner Wars Leader Class Armada Megatron. And here he is, and now let's take a quick look at the packaging. Here's the packaging. It says Armada Megatron, picture of Armada Megatron, Transformers, Generations, Autobot symbol, and the bio. And the bio says, for millions of years, Megatron has led a factual legions of evil Decepticons on the war for conquest. A living weapon with dozens of modifications made in the name of increased power and destructive capability. His only weakness is his single-minded desire for enslavement of the universe. Transforms in 15 steps. Transformers Combiner Wars. And that's the packaging, folks. Who says folks anymore? But hey, why not? And here is Leader Class Megatron. Leader Class Megatron is, well, a Leader Class size figure, but he's actually a nice Leader Class figure. A lot of Leader Class figures are just like, to me, remolds, well, upgrade size of like deluxe class figures. But not this one. I actually like this one, because as you can see here, it has a dozens of molded in detail. I'm sorry, it's a long day. Well, happy Valentine's Day for either this year or next year, whenever you're watching this. Hope you have a good Valentine's Day, and I hope you had a good Valentine's Day, depending on when you watching this video. But as you can see, it has some nice silver molded in bits here. It has like rubber threads and a nice imprinted Decepticon insignia. It has some more molded in detail right here. Same thing on the other side. It has some silver paint right there. It has like red paint here, and here. Purple paint up here. Purple plastic back here. And more in robot mode. But to be honest, another thing is the turret. The turret actually moves. And if you press down hard enough, so do the treads. And the missile in the turret can launch. You just press this button right here. I'm not sure if you saw that, but if you didn't, it fired. And hold on, I'll be right back. I do have a comparison that I am going to show you. A few comparisons, actually. Okay, I'm not sure if you heard me, but I do have some comparisons for, well, vehicle mode. For not vehicle mode, robot mode. But he does have some weapons, a gun with a tab back here and a slot right here. You just tab that in, and he has one long weapon. And you can just take them apart, and you can tab them in like back here, right here, or up here. And you just slide them in like that, and like that. And you got our weapons. So that's it for practically vehicle mode. There is more for robot mode. There are more paint. So let me just raise up my camera because he's gonna get tall. So first thing you want to do is this turret. Just fold that in. Next, you want to come back here, because this right here is gonna tab in. There's some tabs here on the fusion cannon that are gonna slot in right back, right, a slot there and a slot there. So you're gonna untab that, and next thing you're gonna do is these treads up here. You're just gonna fold them down. Not sure if you saw that. So basically, they just slot in. There's a little tab, well, right there, and there's a slots on both sides. So next, what you want to do is, after you get that done, you're gonna come back here, fold the crotch piece up, and you're gonna see the legs, fold out the legs and flip out the feet. First, what you're gonna do is press this tread piece right here. You're gonna unfold that like that, and then this piece, you're just gonna fold that forward, flip out the foot. And like Angle 316 says, second burst just like the first. You're gonna untab that, because there's a little peg right there that slots in right there, and you're gonna slide that out, flip out the feet, and let me raise up the camera a little bit more. That's one of my tortoises. And next, you're just gonna fold these out like that. You're gonna bring this down, and there's some hinges. Yeah, you're gonna fold them up where they're straight like that, and you're gonna bring them down. And you want to make sure that these posts right there slot in to a little tab, a little hole right there. So now like that, you're gonna bring that down where that's like a diagonal. Next, you're gonna disarm. You're just gonna lift that up. Lift that back down like that. And same thing, you're on the other side, you're just gonna rotate that fusion cannon out of the way for the time being, and fold that up, and you got that. Like that. And then you're gonna fold that back down, and tell the stupid fusion cannon to not get in the way. Now you're like that. Now the head, you're just, let me bend his knees. His head, you're just gonna rotate around like that. And the back, here, you're just gonna slide that down like so, and fold it around. Same thing on the other side. Slide it down, bring it around. There's a little post, a little slot and tab and slot that on both sides, and you're just gonna try to match both of them up together, and I guess slide that back down, and just go like that, and there you have it, folks. Transformers Generations Leader Class Combiner Wars. Even if I said that already, just making sure. Combiner Wars Armada Megatron, and I tell you, he's great and everything. So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you that he has some purple hands. He has purple hands. Well, let's get onto articulation first. The arms, there you go, all the way around. The legs, bend up, bend back, and also have this weird knee like that, well, mainly for transformation, and just like that on both knees. His head can make a full 360, and he has some, and that's about it for articulation. You do have a little stiff waist movement. And now onto new paint apps. You have a transparent red plastic for the eyes, silver on the face. You have some orange paint right up here on both sides. You have some more orange paint. You have more orange paint right here. Silver on the chest, black on the low grills here, and pink in the middle. And then, of course, the weapons, you can still plug them in right here on both sides, and also another imprinted or painted on Decepticon insignia on his arm, on his left or right shoulder. Right if you're facing him like this, or left when you're like that. So, I'm not sure if I said before, but he does have silver on the shins and feet. Now on for comparisons. Let me just keep this back. Like that. And first, on comparison we're going to do, it is going to be the Transformers Prime Dark Energon Voyager Class Megatron. Okay, actually let's do it on this side. There we go. You can see they're almost the same size. Now we're going to screw him off to the side. And we're going to bring in Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager Motor Master. He's the same height as Voyager Megatron, practically. Next, we're gonna bring in Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Deluxe Dead End. Like that. And finally, I'm gonna bring in Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 Warrior Class Bumblebee. As you can see, they scale up there. I would have also brought in Transformers Masterpiece in P-17 Prowl, but I have him in his box in my bedroom at the time, and I wasn't gonna drag him out. But don't trust me, all of my Transformers that I I'm gonna make a separate video, not sure when, but I will make a separate video with him and all my Transformers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Also, I do have Snarl from Age of Extinction. I do have him, and I haven't got him yet. Well, I do have him, but I haven't brought him out because I forgot to bring him out. And now, as you saw, for other paint apps, I forgot to mention is there's like orange plastic for the elbows, silver on the forearms, silver on the crotch. He has like red plastic for his crotch. He has like purple plastic for the main part of his crotch piece. And again, just like in robot mode, his turret can extend and it can subtract, and it still does fire. So you can hold the turret different ways. You can have it like that with the firing gimmick out, and you can have the classic fusion cannon look. I will probably do a separate video on how to transform him back if you want. And check out Go, check out Optimonymous, check out Taped Up, check out all of them. I might put the links in the description below. And that's all I've got to say. So this is Combiner Wars Leader Class Armada Megatron, and this is Big 10 signing out. Peace out.